Hello, this is Justin with Voice to Text Solutions and DictationStore.com. This is a quick video on the new SpeechLive Health AI Assistant, which is designed for doctors and providers to record their patient encounters either using their cell phone, which you can see on the screen here, or you can bring it up on a web browser using a Windows laptop or Windows tablet. So we're going to get started and show you exactly what the main idea of this new feature from SpeechLive is all about. I am actually using a SpeechMic ambient microphone, which is a clip-on microphone that is designed to pick up the speaker and the patient and give the best accuracy so that the speech recognition and the AI assistant can give you the best results. So first we're going to hit start new session, and we can at the top here title the session like Smith or whatever the patient name is that helps you identify the who the session was with. And then we're going to go ahead and hit record. Now you can record a patient encounter and have you and the patient speaking, and it will provide the same results as if you were just dictating on your own. So in this example, I don't have a patient, but I'm just going to dictate a whole bunch of facts. And this is how you could technically use it as well if you weren't comfortable recording a patient, or if the patient didn't give you consent to record. Then you could just record all of this information on your own, and it would provide you the output just the same. All right, here we go. Patient presents with a left wrist pain following a fall where he caught his left forearm on a door hinge, suffering a minor laceration. The patient's tetanus is up to date, and the patient states his fall was mechanical and denies any additional injuries. There is no numbness or weakness or pain in the remainder of the extremity. The patient reports pain in his left wrist and thumb, but denies any numbness. He says it hurts to move. It is improved with ice. The patient has taken over-the-counter medications to reduce the pain. The wrist is tender to palpation around the left wrist and left thumb. There is no swelling notable. The radial pulse is normal. Sensation in all fingers. No elbow tenderness or forearm tenderness. Patient has mild wrist sprain and will be sent home with a brace. They should avoid using the wrist for 2 weeks, and they should return to the office for follow-up. So we've recorded this encounter here, and now it is going to create a transcript of it, and then give us the ability to get a AI summary as well. So we're just going to go ahead and submit this to the AI, and we can choose from a plethora of different summaries that we want it to be output as. So we're going to we'll try something like let's do a patient summary, and we'll hit generate, and it will generate it for us here. However, this is not the end all be all. We actually have an option to view all of our summaries or record on on a Windows inside the browser session here. So if we allow this to update here, so as you can see here, now that it's updated, we can see the patient encounter on the website, and what it presents us with at first is a fact finding list. So this is all of the facts that were spoken in the patient encounter, and you can quickly just make sure that these are accurate. So this helps you identify all the facts and add any facts if there were any missing, or if you forgot to speak them in your recording, or if they weren't mentioned during the patient encounter. You can quickly go through and add any particular facts to this. Now that we have reviewed this and we're satisfied with all the facts that were picked up in the encounter, we can generate a number of different types of outputs in AI summaries, and I've pre-generated a few here for time's sake on this demo. So for instance, emergency note, it took everything that we spoke and it put it in a emergency note type template. And then, for instance, a brief clinical note or even an outpatient visit note. You can choose as many of these templates as you would like, and even make any edits to these templates if you need to. But the idea here is, now that we have this completed, if we need to make any changes, we can by just simply editing inside these before we copy them and change or send them to our EMR system. So I hope that was a good overview of the new SpeechLive Health AI system. If you have any questions or would like to try it out, please reach out to us and we'd be happy to set you up with a free trial. Thanks.